Before we get deep in depth, I would love to begin opening up with an uplifting poem that celebrates just a mere glimpse of the remarkable life Kale lived. The title of the poem is The Legacy of Love, and it goes like this. A wife, a mother, a grandmother too. This is the legacy that we have for you. You taught us love and how to fight. You gave us strength and you gave us might. A stronger person would be hard to find, and in your heart, you were always kind. You fought for us all in one way or another. Not just as a wife, not just as a mother. For all of us, you gave your best. And now the time has come for you to rest. So go in peace. You've earned your sleep, Mom. Your love in our hearts will return in the teeth. Good evening, family and friends from all around the way. Apart from the situation of why we are all here, I know Mom is smiling down, happy to see all of her kids and grandkids, family and friends reunite to come together to celebrate her life. Before we get started, let me put everybody at ease. By a show of hands, how many of grandma's kids and grandkids are in here? Raise them up high, please. Hi, please. All right, you guys can put it down because I'm a favorite. Just wanted to break the ice. Just figured I'd put everybody at ease for a little bit. My description of words this lady was the original OG, aka head honcho, aka the queen of the hearts, the Kale Kelemete. Kale Poti Kelemete was born on September 12, 1923, and was laid to rest on October 5, 2019. She lived an astounding 96 blissful years. Let's reflect on that for a second. This lady has lived and been through the most. Some events that she's lived through. The Great Depression in the late 20s. World War II in the late 30s and 40s. Jeep was invented and the first computer was built in the late 40s. The Civil Rights Movement, Vietnam War, Civil Rights protests. That's just a glimpse of it. Most hope to live past 50. Nowadays, with all the chaos in this crazy world, it's becoming more difficult for some of us to even see the age of 18. But what made Grandma so unique and so different is that she prayed all the way to 96. I was blessed, honored, and fortunate with the opportunity to spend the greater good of my life learning, experiencing, intaking, and knowing her beautiful soul inside and out. Her spirit was majestic. Her faith was unmatched. She loved unconditionally and endlessly. In my eyes, she was Superwoman, Mrs. Independent. Hands down, the strongest willed woman put together. Whether she had it or not, she made it work. Mom was a go-getter. Her hustle was paramount, especially when it came to her kids. She came in clutch when all else failed. She bent over backwards for a lot of things and a lot of people, but she never folded. Mom was a fighter and could never quit on anything or anyone. It just wasn't in her nature. She was very passionate about everything. She was just built different. Cut from a different cloth. She could be very cutthroat and stubborn at times, but when you get to that age, you're allowed to, yeah. She was a rare breed at its finest. They definitely do not make her no more. Father took me under her wing as soon as I came out the womb. She was my guardian angel. She took me everywhere she went. Wherever she went, I was right there hand in hand beside her. I wouldn't ever leave her side. I admired her. I seen how many people value and cherish her, show their respect every time she walked in the room. There are way too many memorable moments that me and her spent together over the years. And I can go on and on spilling these moments, priceless moments. But for now, I'll just give you a quick snippet. One of the moments I forever cherish was our promises we had made to each other when I was just a youngin'. 7 years old. I remember Mom was on the phone with one of her best friends, Aunty, rest in peace. And I was beside her coloring in my books. As soon as Mom got off the phone, selfishly I asked her to promise me something she had no control over, only God. I asked, Grandma, you promised to live until I graduate high school? She chuckled and she replied, if it's in God's plans, Jake, I will live up to that promise. Me being the kid who I am, I just said, oh, okay, girl. What threw me off was Grandma was asking me to promise her something. It's something that stuck with me for life. She asked that in a more serious monotone. She said, Jay, I need you to promise me something. Promise me you will put God at the center of everything. With God in the center, with Him being number one priority, you will be blessed. Only through Him there is peace and joy. You will find out through life, and your will be tested. You will know what it's like without Him. And it will not be worth stepping out of His anointing, yet you will fall short, but His grace will continue to cover you some. It was then where a sudden pin drop hit my soul, and I could feel the words Mama was spitting to me. From that moment on, I've done the best that I could to represent her. The past 5 years that she was bedridden was only the easiest. We had the same morning routine. She used to wake up every morning, start the day off with prayer, never forgot it. She wanted to make sure that our energy, our vibes going out was nothing but positivity. We used to take walks around the block or to church just for her daily exercise. One thing about her, she was a real stickler about being on time, especially when it came to church. Growing up, I was known as the class clown kid. Grandma knew that, and at times she loved my humor. Other times she couldn't stand it because I tested the waters on times that it shouldn't have been. From the days that I was a kid to the days that she joined God, I maintained that same energy. The last incident, the last story that I have of her was, the day that me, my sister, and my dad had taken Grandma to the hospital. We had taken her, not knowing anything, not knowing the results that was going to come from it, but we still lifted up to God. Me being the clown who I am, as soon as everybody left the room, Dad, Nina, doctors, everybody. It's just me and Mom alone. And I'm over there playing with Mom's feet, messing with her. And I told her, Mom, when are we going to get out of here? When are you going to hop out this bed and walk again? Once you tell these doctors you're just playing around. She couldn't believe it. Because as soon as everybody came in the room, she threw me under the bus. She was coming for me, man. But that's just the type of relationship we have. Believe me, if she had it her way, she'd still make her way out that bed and do it herself. These last few years, I wouldn't trade it for a heartbeat. I don't regret any of it. It was hard, but it was all worth it. I truly believe this was a blessing in disguise. She was my rock, my go-to, my first ever best friend. In sports terms, our relationship couldn't be articulated into words. You had to see this in action to understand. We were a team, a cohesive unit, something like Kobe and Shaq or LeBron and D-Wade. No matter the case, she had my back and I'll always have hers. And finally, we'll leave you guys off with this. You can shed tears that she is gone, or you can smile because she has lived. You can close your eyes and pray that she'll come back, or you can open your eyes and see that all she has left. Your heart can be empty because you can't see her, or you can be full of love you shared. You can turn your back on tomorrow and live yesterday, or you can be happy for tomorrow because of yesterday. You can remember her and only that she's gone, or you can cherish her memory and let it live on. You can try and close your mind, be empty, and turn your back, or you can do what you want, smile, open your eyes, love, and go on. I love you, Mom.
Molimau na rawi. Sila fiai kinga mekama usum for papingen ni kinga ose kinga rafa. Ala molimau ose kinga loko papiko loko papiko. Si anak kamay na mama kita kinga. Iko kuru mako. Untuk ini, kami lima. Wak punya kineti. Ayu. Ayu sini orang ciki. Yang mako. Perkama fu ilia. Isi ilah bani kama lumpuan. Aku solah hawa. Ifa pe fu ini ba kau. o le whangau lima, e ko rua, o le kamare o ko ese, ma ke lepi. O lea foi ko whangau, ai whangau ni kama, o le whainga rapa rea o le kua. E iei le kamare o Anthony, ma ke ni o ke lima. Na kausi mai lava ni kama ke rio kua, sa pepe. O lea lava e ave lava e ave ni le lomi kua. Pai kama whapiko. Se ka ngati au fo i o ka po aina. O lava iai e ni lomi kua pai kama whapiko. E whai mai lava ni ki ngā o is ako mana whanau. Aso o ma ke ngā kuko ma ki ngā o is ako lava mana whanau. O longo kua ngangi. Ai whapewhea isi kua ngangi. Mai si uso o mara ko whanga. Ma whamani e rau loko. O lea o ka o luma lea langi. Lo whai kama whapiko. E o fo ke EKALESIA. O whapea fo la mio niki ngā. E paurawa le EKALESIA e mga o iere lo makua. Ngā ungu. Kele lava o kani makalua e malumkua whapea lumkua. E sawa ni uko mana fasi ufi mana wika ngafi. Uko whapakai. Ilo kausi ki ngā whakingo. Ilo kausi ki ngā whalenanga. Ai le ai. E alofa lava lumkua. Ia o ko uma whai te au. Ai mani whai ko inga. Ngā rua leo sa mako whanau. Ngā whanaka mai i kone o lea so. O maero mako ka mama kua e wha maksu mako kala. Whakatai.
Le ai sa tala foi o final, né? O Molimau o whanau o peo na uma dele. O mera mo i o a. E whapeo uma roto o auto whakine. Na o lawa. O whakine to. Whai mai a o a. FAIA Maliu ia wati mataa. Ia mea lea, ia maanu lia, whaurango wingo tu whakine. O lea isa utala e FAIA i nāne. O lau loo mai Alaska. Lebo nā o mau, o no winga. Ia mani mea maroni soi wanga. Ai, tue o au tangata o le ainga. Au foi o le ui. O lo mi tue nei. O le mele. O la faisa o tala o matu ku punga. Na matu o soi fuma ia. O le matu tina. O lo i o na mau tu ia viti. I lugu au whanga e pa i o polu. O le mātou te mā, semu o ti. Mai le whare lua o maname whai rolo mā ngolu i tu tuila. Lugu i o mātou mātua, o mātou tupu mai ai. O whanau e ra ua, mātou e tō mata. E himo tene, ai tolu tamu. Tue la o tama lea tasi o te tue nei. A uma, ia o a mato whanau. E tau a vino o mātou tu te sala tau si rei ai. E violeta lea e, o Maliu. E tō tolu na whanau, o lo soi fua o mai. So lea mataa poti, vio leo whaswa whaina, i lea Efkas. Ino o Maliu no mātou te mā. E tō a whitu lana whanau. E tō rua o Maliu. A tō a nimono soi fua mai. Ono soa lea. Maluru wai whai au sa moia a Alaska nei. Tūmai au wati Poti Maliu. Tō balu lana whanau. Tō lua Maliu. O lo soi fua mai le tō ono. Ono so mai ai lea, o le tēni o te wapiti, a mosa. E tō balu lana whanau. E tō sulman tasi whanau. Tō mawhiti. E whao Maliu, lo soi fua mai le tō whiti. O violina, e vai maro, o Maliu. E se furu ma le lua lana whanau. E tō a valo o Maliu, lo soi fua le tō whao. Ona soa e lea mtale. Leo o Maliu. E tō lima na whanau. Lua o Maliu. Lo soi fua mele tō tō. E eiri tēne mama o mtale. O kuea. Le Maliu te la bou lava por furus tu matasi o na te sama. Ia ona soa e lea maa. Te olo le mawhanau. Olo soi fua oma mai lapa. Le vi inga leo le tua. Maana whamarianga. Leo iane o mātou puka. Leo o mai a mātou. Leo o saatu a mātou whanau. O te ngata pita soi fua umi leo mātou uma. Umi luna ola. O kare. Iwa sifuma leono te sama. Leo o Maliu. O na pito le ia i wa. Iwa sifuma o te sama. O le lao le tiro. Ini se lau te sama. Na wa leo o te ale iwa sifuma. O ki tiro se lau tau sama lea lo mulai. Ia te ilo tu ino, le kunu po a tera di tiro, le se fua. Ia. O le mātou ainga, mātou. E le inoa le mereta o le femisai. E le inoa fua le mereta o le feitanai. E ni lo foi le mea tau o le tawai upu. Pawala mea mātou te loa, o le whea le whanya. Rofo le tasi i le tasi. E ngāru lua whātasi. E māwhuta whātasi. E so swani fo le tasi i le tasi. Lo minga leo o mātou, na o aina o mātou te maa. Le lau mātou a watu ia mātou whanau. Ina ia la tau sui fua mai. E o mātou au. Tau awe pere o wima leo le ai. O le whiwhiri o o. O le whamunianga mai o mātou tupunga. E ita ni ara mātou a inga ni nuku. Ei sea. Ono le tupiki ngā rewa rea tua. Wā mere se le luku I pepe au. Ta se alu por mata maa. Dāna me whiringa rai pepe au, o le mea nā e whai. E le sau pepe au e tai e tātou. Sau pepe au, e tai e tātou luku. Dāna me le whiringa rai le pepe au, ta tu e whai. Oro te mai le nā uku. Whai ama tu. Mga yo, ia mga lulua e uma lule. Le mere na e tu i te re elu ma te waina. Ono le pi ngā reka re atua. Ne pua ne alo me iwi ai ma tau. Le whiri olo le anu, yo mato tu punga. O tu mai ai ma tau. O lewo mato tu wati o mato whanau. Ho ia na umatu lo hoa. Ia na to manu kuele a whai lo tute. Ia na matu wa atu ia. To ele ma to whanau la to. Se yo a whanau. Whaktai.
Lo FAIA o SAUNIGA. O tau le tau le lei. Wai ia te o tau funio. O tau pi le upu o pato tua. LENEI o te wina ia te o le pale o le muto. Wa ina mai ia te o. I le ala ato o le ring pamatino a muto. I le ngata ia te. Au I lato umalava e pia I lona whaalima. Mo kuia le apostolo. Pe tutai iai le toi kua whaleanga ma le tina mutu ia. O le tala I toi kua whaleanga ma le tina mutua. Ma le tina ati a kono kau. O se tina e pinau mo mea sidi mo le tua. Al ma ua ma tanga pale